Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I thought I'd do a reaction giving you guys my thoughts on Call of Duty Vanguard. I've seen a few comments of people asking me, can you please react to this game? So we're going to react to this. I'm going to let you guys know what I think of this game. So the setting has been revealed as World War II. So let's watch the trailer here. Oh, the cutscenes really look good.
The whole world is burning. Sometimes the only way to put out the flames is with more fire.
Damn. Oh, that looks like the Pacific. Oh, it is the Pacific. North Africa. That setting isn't in a lot of World War II games. Eastern Front, yes. Oh, they have a Soviet sniper campaign again. Western Front, that's France, most likely.
Listen up. I won't trade you all for this.
It looks like Operation Market Garden, this. Pacific. A lot of carrier battles. Oh no, he's gonna... shot down the plane with a handgun. These cutscenes look really good.
What you were in the moment.
Target locked. Dropping bomb.
Okay, that was definitely inspired by the movie Midway there.
Whatever we do it together.
Yeah, this looks like Operation Market Garden. Whoa. Wow. That's the campaign, though, November 5th. We haven't seen anything of the multiplayer.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta. Digital pre-orders get instant access to the
What
Night
the?
Raid, Mastercraft, and Black Ops, Cold War, and Warzone.
Okay, this is okay, this is a Cold War weapon. Okay, good. I was about to say this is a World War II weapon because this looks like a PPSH, like some crazy design. But this, if this was a World War II weapon, I was about to say something. But that's just in Cold War and Warzone. You know, they're saying that it's going to be an open beta on PlayStation, first on PlayStation. You know, why can't the open beta be for everyone? You know, PC, PlayStation, Xbox. I mean, I'm a PlayStation player, but I don't see why it can't be for everyone. Now, what are my thoughts on this? I like this. I like it. I think it's cool. I think, you know, I know a lot of people are hating on this game and a lot of people are disappointed and pissed, but I'm going to say that I'm one of the few players that buys a Call of Duty game mainly for the campaign. Sure, you know, I play the multiplayer with friends, but I buy Call of Duty games mainly for the campaign because a lot of times they have good campaigns. And so when I bought Cold War, for instance, I bought Cold War mainly for the campaign. And so I wasn't as disappointed as some other people. I liked the Cold War campaign. I thought the campaign was pretty good. My only complaint was it was like 4 or 5 hours long. But I liked the Cold War campaign. I wanted to see Mason and Woods come back, and they did come back, and we had a brand new cool story. So I enjoyed it. Wasn't really into the multiplayer in Cold War, but campaign I did like. And Modern Warfare, I bought Modern Warfare mainly for campaign also, but I really got into the multiplayer. Modern Warfare multiplayer I like, and I believe that this game is running on the Modern Warfare engine engine, which a lot of people are going to be really happy about. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that, but a lot of people are going to be really happy that this game runs on the Modern Warfare engine, because the Modern Warfare just runs so much smoother than Cold War. Like, the multiplayer just so much more smooth than Cold War. But I'm going to say the story looks really good in this game, and this game already, you know, this 3-minute trailer right here, I think this game is going to be much better than Call of Duty World War II, because my main complaint with Call of Duty World War II, I barely played the multiplayer. I bought it mainly for the campaign. I thought Call of Duty World War II had a great campaign. I thought it did. Don't get me wrong. But my main complaint with it was the title was kind of misleading, because it was called Call of Duty World War II, which the game took place entirely on the Western Front, which that is World War II, don't get me wrong, but World War II is the largest conflict in human history, spanning multiple fronts. This looks much more like a game that should be titled Call of Duty World War II. You know, you got the North African theater, Western Front, Eastern Front, and Pacific, so you got 4 different theaters in this game. This is Call of Duty going back to its roots, in my opinion. But the thing that I'm concerned with, and I know some people are going to think the same way, how long is this campaign going to be? How long is it going to be? That's what I'm concerned with, because we see 4 fronts. You know, we have the Pacific Plain combat, we have North Africa here, we have the Eastern Front sniper campaign, and we got the Western Front here, which looks like Operation Market Garden, and we have the Pacific Theater. When you have those 4 fronts in the game, how long is the campaign going to be? Because worst case scenario, I'm scared it might be like 2 missions for the Eastern Front, 2 missions for the North African Front. It looks like some of the characters here are working together. It looks like some of the American characters, and does this look like the is this the Russian character here, the Russian sniper? I think that it is. So it looks like they meet up. So my best guess is that this is some kind of special forces that, you know, meet up on the probably on the Eastern Front with her. But I think that this is a reference to the first Call of Duty game on the PS2, because the first Call of Duty game on the PS2, how the game started out is Call of Duty Finest Hour. You had a Soviet sniper campaign, and so that looks like they're bringing that back here. And as for North Africa hasn't been covered a lot in games. The Pacific, I think the Pacific has been covered actually more than North Africa. The North African theater is a lot of tank warfare, a lot of deserts, obviously. So it looks interesting. As for the multiplayer, I don't know what it's going to look like. We're seeing a lot of vehicles here. A lot of vehicles. Tanks, planes. Curious, though, is this, are these vehicles going to be available in multiplayer? Because right now, it looks like the multiplayer is going to be 6 versus 6. But I would love to see some ground war games, like something like Modern Warfare, like 32 versus 32, you know, big battles. I'd definitely like to see that. So I think that they do have the capabilities to do something like that, but looks like right now, unfortunately, it's not going to happen. But they might bring in tanks. I don't have a problem with tanks being in multiplayer. I know some people are really against that. Some people really don't like vehicles in Call of Duty, but I don't have a problem with it. And besides, if they bring in the tanks in the game, I don't think it's going to break the game that much. You know, if anything, there's probably going to be the standard modes where tanks are disabled. So the tanks might only be on certain modes, just like Modern Warfare. In Modern Warfare, tanks were only on certain modes, and the same thing in Cold War. So that. As for the planes, I don't think the planes are really going to be pilotable in the multiplayer. I think it's just probably going to be a single-player thing where you probably fly the plane. But, you know, this looks kind of cool. You know, the ship-to-ship battles. This is during the Pacific. You had a lot of battles like this where basically you had, like, carrier ships, like, several miles from each other, and they would just launch planes, and then the 2 planes would fight in the air, and then they would launch strafing attacks on the carriers. So that was a lot of the Pacific aerial warfare. And so this, I think, when the guy drops the bomb and just pulls up at the last second and gets all excited, I think that's definitely a reference to Midway, the movie, because in the movie there's a very similar scene where the guy drops the bomb at the last moment, like that. So I think that was kind of Call of Duty does a lot of scenes based on the movies. But, you know, enough of me talking about this here. And, you know, lastly here we have Operation Market Garden, where Market Garden, the Allies tried to end the war early. And so they, you know, sent hundreds of planes in, tried to send troops behind enemy lines. Market Garden wasn't as successful as the Allies hoped. There was a lot of there's a lot of moments where the Market Garden campaign didn't go well. So they were hoping that they could end the war before Christmas. Didn't happen, unfortunately. But really excited for this game. Really excited for the campaign. They haven't shown anything with zombies, but I'm not much of a zombies guy, so I know people are going to bring that up, you know, but, you know, people that are saying about the multiplayer, I'm not that concerned with the multiplayer. Sure, I want a good multiplayer, but I'm most focused with the campaign. I don't want the campaign to be a 4-hour campaign. I think most people can agree with me like that. I want a good campaign. You know, cutscenes look really well done, like a Modern Warfare cutscene. So excited for this game. I'll definitely pick this game up. Definitely do a playthrough of this game. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think down below. We've had a lot of futuristic Call of Duties, so you know, I'm not necessarily against another World War II Call of Duty. I know people are going to complain, but Call of Duty World War II, like I said earlier, I don't think it was that good of a game because it only covered one front. I thought the campaign was good, but it was disappointing that it only covered one front. This game is going to cover multiple fronts, so you're going to have a different variety in, you know, different terrain, different enemies you fight, different weapons, so definitely excited for it. So let me know what you guys think down below. Are you going to get this? Curious how Warzone is going to work. You know, Warzone is going to have, you know, its own new map in this. Are they going to bring the World War II weapons into Warzone right now? Like, well, when the game comes out, that's going to be kind of weird. You're going to have, like, like the Car 98. You're gonna have 2 different variants of the Car 98 now. So let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.